We're talking about something incredibly exciting. A coin that could be sitting right in your pocket, worth up to $4 million. Sounds unbelievable, right? But this rare 2014 P Mint Mark Washington $quarter coin could be your golden ticket. Stick around to find out how to spot it and the incredible value it holds. Now let's dive into the coin itself. This is the 2014 P Mint Mark Washington $quarter coin. Most of the quarters you see on the streets have been mass-produced and are worth just 25 cents. But what makes the 2014 P quarter so special? The key is its minting error, and this error is what makes it worth millions. As you can see, the 2014 P Washington quarter looks similar to a regular quarter, but it's not just any ordinary coin. The 2014 P Mint Mark quarter has a rare error that is highly sought after by collectors. So what exactly makes this coin worth a staggering $4 million? It all comes down to an error made during the minting process. This error involves the P Mint mark being placed in an unusual location, which is something very rare and typically only happens in very limited quantities. Host. To give you a little background, the U.S. Mint usually strikes quarters at the Philadelphia Mint and places a P Mint mark on the reverse side of the coin. Normally, you won't notice much of a difference, but when this mint mark is struck with an additional flaw, it can make the coin an instant jackpot for collectors. Some experts believe that only a handful of these 2014 P Mint Mark quarters were made with this particular error, making them incredibly rare. In fact, it's been estimated that a perfect specimen could fetch around $4 million at auction. That's right, a quarter worth millions. Now, I know you're probably wondering, how can I tell if I have one of these rare coins? Don't worry, it's easier than you think. First, grab a magnifying glass. The mint mark on this coin is what gives it away. You'll need to check the P Mint mark closely. If it's unusually large or misaligned, you might have one of these rare quarters in your possession. Another thing to look out for is the overall quality of the coin. A perfect specimen will have no visible scratches, dents, or discoloration. The condition is just as important as the error itself. The more pristine it is, the more valuable it becomes. It's also worth checking the edge of the coin for any anomalies that could add to its rarity. Now that you know what to look for, the next big question is, how do I sell my rare coin? If you think you've found a 2014 P Mint Mark Washington quarter, there are a few options available for selling it. First, let's talk about coin dealers. You can always take your coin to a reputable coin dealer for an appraisal. Be sure to find one who is well-known and trustworthy. Don't forget to get a second opinion if you're unsure about the value. Another option is to auction the coin. You can list your rare quarter on specialized online auction sites like eBay, or even consider major auction houses that deal with rare coins. However, make sure you're listing it in the right category and providing detailed descriptions of the coin's condition and error. It's essential to make sure it gets the attention it deserves. Before you rush off to sell your rare coin, here are a few things to keep in mind. First, be cautious about scams. There are many people out there looking to take advantage of collectors, so do your research before you hand over your coin. Make sure you get a written appraisal if you're selling through a dealer. Also, consider the timing of your sale. The value of rare coins can fluctuate, so it might be worth holding onto it for a while if you think the market will rise. Consult with experts to see if it's the right time to sell. So, there you have it, folks. The 2014 P Mint Mark Washington $quarter coin that could make you a millionaire. Keep your eyes peeled and your magnifying glass ready, because you never know, that quarter in your change jar could be worth more than you think. Thanks for watching today's video. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and share with your fellow coin collectors. And, of course, subscribe for more valuable tips and insights into rare coins. ChatGPT can make mistakes. Check important info. We're diving into a coin that might be sitting in your drawer right now, and it could be worth millions. Yep, you heard that right. Today, we're talking about the 1998 P Mint Mark Washington quarter, and it could be worth up to $8 million. But how can that be? Let's find out. Let's start with the basics. The 1998 P Washington quarter is a coin you've probably seen before. It features George Washington on the front, and on the back you'll find the iconic eagle. Nothing too extraordinary, right? But wait, here's the kicker. The reason some of these coins are worth millions has to do with something very specific. See, the 1998 P-Mint Mark Washington quarters were produced in massive numbers, just like most coins from that era. However, there's a rare, mysterious error on a select few that makes them highly valuable. These quarters have an improperly minted planchet or unusual die errors, and when they surface in the right condition, they can fetch mind-blowing amounts of money at auction. Now, you might be wondering, how can a regular coin like this be worth up to $8 million? The answer is in a rare error called the double die variety. It's a minting error that causes certain parts of the design, like the date or the lettering, to appear doubled or out of alignment. When this happens, the coin's value skyrockets. Back in 1998, there were some quarters that were accidentally struck with a double die. This means that the letters and numbers on the coin appear doubled, which is an extremely rare mistake. As a result, the value of these quarters can go through the roof, especially when they're in mint condition. In fact, one of these rare quarters sold at auction for an incredible $8 million. That's right, one single quarter for $8 million. Imagine what that could do for your retirement or a vacation home. Now, let's talk about how to identify if your 1998 P Washington quarter is one of these rare, valuable coins. First, you'll want to look closely at the date on the coin. If you notice that the 9 and 8 in the year appear doubled, or if the words Liberty or In God We Trust have a doubling effect, that's a strong indicator of the error. Next, check the condition of the coin. The more pristine the coin, the higher its value. Coins with very little wear, scratches, or tarnish are much more valuable. That's because collectors and investors are looking for high-grade examples of these rare errors. All right, now that you know how to spot a potentially valuable 1998 P quarter, the next step is evaluating how much it's worth. The most important factor in determining the value of a coin is its grade. Coin grading ranges from poor to mint state, and the higher the grade, the more money you can make. A high-grade coin with a double die error can easily be worth hundreds of thousands, if not millions, depending on its condition and demand. If you think your 1998 P quarter might have that double die error, the next step is to get it professionally graded. A trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC can give you an official grade, which will help you figure out how much it's worth. Once you've confirmed that your 1998 P quarter is worth a serious amount of money, the next question is, where can you sell it? There are several options when it comes to selling rare coins. You can auction your coin through platforms like eBay or use specialized coin auction houses, where collectors and investors are always looking for valuable items. If you want to get top dollar for your coin, these auction houses can connect you with the right buyers. However, if you're not sure about selling at auction, you can also work with professional coin dealers who specialize in rare coins. But remember, always make sure the dealer is reputable, and don't settle for a lowball offer. So, to sum it up, your 1998 P Washington quarter might be worth millions, but it all depends on that rare double die error. Make sure to inspect your coins carefully, get them graded, and when you're ready to sell, choose the best platform or dealer to get the most out of your find. Thanks for watching today's video. If you've got a coin collection or even a single coin lying around, don't forget to check for any rare errors. You might just be sitting on a gold mine. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and comment below with any questions you have. I'll see you in the next video, and happy coin hunting! We're diving into a mind-blowing story about a 1995 D Mint Mark Washington quarter that's reportedly worth an astonishing $5 million. Yes, you heard that right, a quarter that could make you a millionaire overnight. So, if you've got a jar of old coins lying around, or if you've inherited a collection from a loved one, stick around because this video might just change your life. Let's uncover the fascinating story behind this coin, what makes it so valuable, and how you can potentially turn your old coins into a fortune. First, let's take a quick look at the Washington quarter. It was first introduced in 1932 to honor the bicentennial of George Washington's birth. The design by John Flanagan became an iconic piece of American currency. By 1995, millions of these coins were produced, including the Denver mint-marked quarters, identified by a small D below the date on the obverse side. But here's the big question. What makes the 1995 D quarter so special that it's valued at a jaw-dropping $5 million? The value of a coin depends on three main factors: rarity, condition, and demand. In the case of this 1995 D quarter, there are a few theories circulating in the numismatic world. Some suggest it could be due to an extremely rare minting error, a mistake during the coin's production that makes it one of a kind. Others believe it's tied to a specific die variety or an unusual historical connection. However, this $5 million price tag might also be the result of a unique collector's auction where wealthy buyers drive up the value. Now, before you start searching for your 1995 D quarter, it's important to know what to look for. First, inspect the coin's overall condition. A pristine, uncirculated coin with a perfect or near-perfect grade from a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC will command a much higher value. Second, check for any unusual features, like doubling in the lettering or design, off-center strikes, or other minting anomalies. So, you think you might have a rare 1995 D quarter or another valuable coin. Here's how to turn your discovery into cash. Step 1. Get your coin authenticated and graded. Professional grading services will not only confirm its authenticity, but also determine its condition, which is crucial for establishing value. Research recent auction sales of similar coins. Websites like Heritage Auctions, Stax Bowers, or even eBay can give you a sense of what collectors are currently paying. Step 3. Connect with reputable coin dealers or auction houses. They'll help you find the right buyer who's willing to pay top dollar for your treasure. And it's not just the 1995 D quarter that's making waves. There have been incredible success stories of people finding rare coins worth thousands, even millions of dollars. For example, one lucky person discovered a 1943 copper penny, one of only a few known to exist, and sold it for over $1.7 million. So who knows? Your coin collection might hold a similar hidden gem. If you're ready to start your coin hunting journey, here's what to do next. Grab your collection, a good magnifying glass, and start inspecting those coins. And remember to subscribe to BeCoinOld for more tips on identifying rare coins and learning their stories. Don't forget to like this video and share it with friends and family who might also have hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. Thank you so much for watching, and happy coin hunting! Who knows? The next big discovery could be yours. We're diving into an incredible story about the 1994 D Mint Mark Washington $quarter coin, a coin that could be worth an astonishing $4 million. Yes, you heard that right. If you've got old coins sitting around, you won't want to miss this. By the end of this video, you'll know what makes this coin so valuable and how you could potentially cash in on your own collection. So, let's get started. First, let's talk about the basics. The 1994 D Washington quarter was minted in Denver, as signified by the D Mint mark. This quarter is part of the iconic Washington quarter series, which has been in circulation since 1932. Most of these coins were made with a copper-nickel-clad composition and were meant for everyday use. However, not all quarters are created equal. Some rare versions of the 1994 D quarter have unique characteristics that send their value skyrocketing. So what's the big deal about this coin? The $4 million value is tied to specific features that make it one of a kind. For example, error coins from the 1994 D batch, like those with double die obverse or unique planchet errors, are highly sought after by collectors. Another factor is its rarity. Some 1994 D quarters were accidentally struck on silver planchets instead of the standard copper-nickel ones. Silver planchets were not intended for this coin, making these accidental strikes extremely rare. The shine, weight, and sound of these coins are distinct. Imagine owning a coin that's not just rare, but also a complete manufacturing mystery. Finally, let's not forget the role of condition and grading. A coin in pristine condition, graded as MS67 or higher by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC, could significantly boost its value. Combine rarity, condition, and demand, and you've got yourself a multi-million-dollar coin. Now you might be wondering, how do I know if I have one of these rare 1994 D quarters? Here's a quick checklist. Look for the D mint mark, which stands for Denver. Use a magnifying glass to spot any double strikes, off-center designs, or unusual markings. A standard 1994 quarter should weigh about 5.67 grams. If yours is significantly heavier, it might be struck on a silver planchet as the coin shiny, crisp, and free of scratches. The better the condition, the higher the value. If you're unsure, send your coin to a professional grading service. They'll authenticate and grade it, which is crucial if you want to sell it for top dollar. So, you've discovered you might have a valuable 1994 D quarter. What's next? Here are some tips for selling it. Get your coin graded and certified. It's the first step to proving its value. Sites like eBay and heritage auctions are great places to reach serious collectors. Visit reputable dealers or attend coin shows to connect with buyers. Rare coins often fetch the highest prices at specialized auctions. Remember, patience is key. Don't rush to sell your coin. Take your time to research and ensure you're getting the best possible deal. Did you know? In 2022, a rare quarter sold for over $1 million at auction, and it was discovered in an old jar of coins. Stories like this remind us that treasures can be hiding in the most unexpected places. Who knows? Your collection could hold the next big find. And that wraps up our deep dive into the incredible 1994 D Washington quarter worth $4 million. If this video inspired you to dig through your coin collection, let us know in the comments. Have you found any rare coins? Share your stories, we'd love to hear them. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on more exciting content about rare coins and hidden treasures. We have an absolutely fascinating topic for you. Imagine owning a simple 1991 Washington quarter dollar that could be worth up to $1 million. Yes, you heard that right. This could be the moment you've been waiting for if you're holding on to old coins. So, grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and let's dive into what makes this coin so incredibly valuable and how you might just have a fortune hiding in plain sight. First things first, let's talk about the 1991 Washington quarter dollar. Now, most of us have come across quarters like these in our pocket change. But what sets the 1991 apart from the rest? It's not just its age. It's the rare errors and unique characteristics that make certain specimens worth an eye-popping $1 million at auction. Close-up shots of a 1991 quarter spinning slowly, highlighting the obverse and reverse designs. This quarter features the iconic portrait of George Washington on the front, with the Philadelphia Mint Mark P just above the date. On the back, we have the majestic bald eagle. While millions of these were minted, only a handful possess the errors or unique features that drive collectors wild. So, what makes a 1991 Washington quarter dollar worth as much as a luxury mansion? Let's break it down. The key factors are rarity, condition, and errors. A list appears on the screen. Rare minting errors, perfect condition, graded MS, 70. Historical significance. Let's start with minting errors. Certain 1991 quarters have been discovered with double dies, off-center strikes, or even unique planchet anomalies. These errors occurred during the minting process, and they make these coins one of a kind. Collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for these rarities. Examples of error coins like doubled lettering or off-center strikes. Next is the condition. Coins graded MS-70 by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are considered flawless. A 1991 quarter in this condition is extremely rare, and when paired with a mint error, its value skyrockets. A graded MS-70 coin in a protective slab. Lastly, there's historical significance. While the 1991 quarter itself isn't tied to a major historical event, its rarity and the intrigue of its errors make it a star in the numismatic world. Alright, so now you're probably wondering, do I have one of these million-dollar coins? Let's find out. Here's what to look for when checking your 1991 quarter. Flip your quarter and look for the year 1991 and the P mint mark above the date. If you have this, you're off to a good start. Use a magnifying glass to examine the coin. Look for double strikes, misaligned edges, or unusual patterns. Pay close attention to the lettering and the eagle's feathers. Is the coin shiny and free of scratches? The better the condition, the higher the value. You might want to get it professionally graded to determine its exact worth. A standard quarter should weigh around 5.67 grams. If yours is significantly heavier or lighter, it could be a rare planchet error. So you've identified a potential treasure. What's next? Let's talk about how to sell your coin for the best possible price. First, send your coin to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade will give buyers confidence in your coin's value. Consider working with well-known auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stax Bowers. They specialize in rare coins and have access to wealthy collectors. You can also list your coin on platforms like eBay or Great Collections, but be cautious of scammers. Always use secure payment methods and provide high-quality photos. Finally, local coin dealers can be a good option, but make sure to get multiple offers to ensure you're getting a fair price. Still not convinced? Let me share a real-life example. In 2020, a rare 1991 P quarter with a double die error sold for nearly $1 million at auction. The seller had no idea their coin was valuable until they had it graded. Imagine the surprise. News headlines and photos of rare coins sold at auctions. Stories like this remind us that treasure could be hiding in plain sight. So, don't underestimate those old coins in your collection. Alright folks, that wraps up today's episode on the 1991 P Washington quarter dollar that could make you a millionaire. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to your channel name for more incredible stories about rare and valuable coins. And if you think you've got a coin worth millions, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your story. We're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 1990 D Washington quarter with a mysterious history and why collectors are willing to pay a fortune for it. If you have old coins lying around, stick with me because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for. Let's get started. Before we jump into the incredible value of this quarter, let's start with the basics. The 1990 D Washington quarter was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D mint mark right below the word, "In God We Trust." Over 927 million quarters were produced that year, making it a pretty common coin, or so it seems. So what makes one of these quarters worth $2 million? Here's the twist. The $2 million value is not about how many were minted or the year it was produced. It's about rare errors and unique characteristics. Let me break it down for you. Collectors are specifically hunting for error coins, where something went wrong during the minting process, creating one-of-a-kind coins that are incredibly rare. For example, some 1990 D quarters have misaligned dies, doubling in letters or numbers, or even off-center strikes. But the most valuable ones? Those are the coins that are in pristine condition, graded as mint state 67 or higher by professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC. These coins are as close to perfect as it gets. Now, here's where it gets even more exciting. In rare cases, some 1990 D quarters were struck on the wrong planchet, meaning they were accidentally minted on metal intended for another coin, like a dime or foreign currency. If you've got one of these ultra-rare errors, congratulations. You're looking at the kind of coin that makes headlines and auctions for millions. In fact, one of these rare 1990 D error coins was auctioned for nearly $2 million. Why? Because serious collectors are willing to pay top dollar for pieces of history, especially when they're this unique. Coins like these are like hidden gems waiting to be discovered. So, how do you know if you have a valuable 1990 D quarter? Here's what you should do. Look for the D below, "In God We Trust." Look for signs of doubling, off-center strikes, or unusual features under magnification. The higher the grade, the more valuable your coin. Coins with no scratches or wear are worth sending to a professional grading service. If your quarter feels lighter or heavier, it might be struck on the wrong planchet. Now, let me give you a quick tip. Not every 1990 D quarter is worth a fortune. Most are worth their face value of 25 cents, especially if they're worn out or damaged. But if you find an error or have a high-grade coin, it's time to do a little happy dance. You might be wondering, how do I sell a valuable coin like this? Here's a simple guide. Send your coin to PCGS or NGC for authentication and grading. Check recent auction prices for similar coins on platforms like Heritage Auctions or eBay. Reach out to reputable coin dealers or auction houses to ensure you're getting the best value. Be cautious of buyers who undervalue your coin. Always get a second opinion. So what are you waiting for? Check those old coin jars, dig through your attic, and inspect every quarter you come across. You never know when you might stumble upon a $2 million treasure. And if you do, remember, it all started with curiosity and a little bit of luck. Thanks for watching. If you learned something new or feel inspired to start your coin treasure hunt, give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to share this with your friends and family. They might have a hidden fortune. 2. We're diving into the fascinating story of the 1989 P Washington quarter, a coin that has shocked collectors with its jaw-dropping value of up to $9 million. Could you have one? Let's find out. Before we jump into the big money details, let's start with the basics. The 1989 P Washington quarter was minted in Philadelphia and features George Washington's iconic profile on the obverse, designed by John Flanagan. On the reverse, we see the majestic bald eagle perched on a bundle of arrows with olive branches below, symbolizing peace and strength. Over 1 billion of these quarters were minted, but here's the twist. Not all coins are created equal. Cut to host on screen. What makes this coin worth up to $9 million isn't just age or rarity. It's a combination of unique factors that collectors dream about. Let me break it down for you. The key to unlocking the value of the 1989 P Washington quarter lies in its condition, errors, and provenance. Here are the top 3 factors that make this coin so special. Coins graded by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC in near-perfect condition can fetch astronomical prices. A coin rated MS 68 or higher is exceptionally rare, especially for high-mintage coins like the 1989 P minting errors. Collectors go wild for errors. Some 1989 P quarters feature doubling on the lettering or an off-center strike. These mistakes make the coin one of a kind. Certain coins with a verified history, such as being part of a famous collection or having an unusual backstory, can see their value skyrocket. Now you're probably asking, why $9 million? Here's what makes this coin so extraordinary. In recent years, rare U.S. coins have shattered records at auctions. If a 1989 P quarter with perfect grading and unique features goes to auction, it could attract high-profile collectors, driving the price into the millions. Even though over 1 billion were minted, pristine examples with rare features are incredibly scarce. The coin market has seen a surge in interest from investors and collectors alike. Coins like the 1989 P are seen as both collectible and a lucrative investment. So, how can you tell if your 1989 P quarter is worth more than 25 cents? Follow these steps. Use a magnifying glass or a coin loop to check for minting errors like doubling, die cracks, or off-center strikes. Does your coin have scratches, wear, or discoloration? The closer it looks to being freshly minted, the better. Send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll assign it a grade and authenticate its features. Look up auction results for similar coins to get an idea of your coin's potential value. If you think you've hit the jackpot, here are some tips for selling your coin. Take your coin to a reputable dealer or numismatist to get a professional opinion. Don't rush to sell to the first buyer. Shop around and consider auctioning your coin for maximum exposure. Connect with other collectors online or at coin shows. Networking can lead to better opportunities. Always deal with trusted buyers and platforms. A genuine $9 million coin will attract attention, both good and bad. The 1989 P Washington quarter might seem like just another coin, but it's proof that treasure could be hiding in plain sight. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone who stumbled upon a coin jar, it's always worth taking a closer look. Who knows? The next record-breaking coin could be sitting in your pocket right now. Thank you for watching. If you learned something new or feel inspired to check your coins, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and fascinating stories. Don't forget to share this video with anyone who might have a hidden treasure. I'm going to reveal everything you need to know about this rare and valuable coin. So, grab a cup of coffee and stay tuned because you don't want to miss this. The 1988 Washington Quarter Basics. Let's start with the basics. The 1988 Washington Quarter was minted in Philadelphia. That's what the P mint mark stands for. Over 562 million of these coins were produced that year, so it might seem like they're pretty common. But not all 1988 P quarters are created equal. Some of them are hiding a secret that makes them worth an astonishing amount of money. What sets these rare coins apart? It all comes down to a combination of condition, errors, and their historical significance. And in a moment, I'll explain exactly what to look for in your pocket change or coin collection. What makes the 1988 P quarter valuable? So, what makes a 1988 P Washington quarter worth millions? The first thing collectors and investors look for is the coin's condition. Coins that are graded as MS 67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can command huge premiums. MS stands for mint state, meaning the coin is in nearly perfect condition. But condition isn't the only factor. Certain coins from this year have rare errors or varieties that make them extremely valuable. One of the most famous errors is the double die variety. This happens when the design is accidentally struck twice during the minting process, creating a doubled image on the coin. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for these coins because they're unique and scarce. A 1988 P Washington quarter with a prominent double die error could easily fetch thousands, if not millions, at auction. How to spot a valuable 1988 P quarter. Now let's talk about how you can identify one of these valuable quarters. First, grab a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. You'll want to inspect the coin closely for doubling, especially on the words Liberty, In God We Trust, or the date. Next, check the overall condition of the coin. Does it have scratches, wear, or discoloration? The closer it is to mint condition, the more valuable it's likely to be. If your coin looks flawless, it might be worth getting it professionally graded. Finally, pay attention to any unusual markings or minting errors, such as off-center strikes or die cracks. These imperfections could be the jackpot you've been looking for. Real-life success stories. Still not convinced? Let me share a real-life story. A coin collector once discovered a 1988 P quarter with a rare minting error in their change. They sent it off for grading, and guess what? It sold at auction for over $1.20 million. These stories prove that it's absolutely worth checking your old coins. You never know what treasure you might be holding in your hands. How to sell your valuable coin. So, you think you have a valuable 1988 P Washington quarter. What's next? Here's a step-by-step guide to selling it for the best price. Send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll authenticate it and assign a grade, which is crucial for determining its value. Research recent auction results for similar coins. Websites like Heritage Auctions or eBay can give you an idea of what collectors are willing to pay. Decide where to sell your coin. You can list it on online platforms, sell it at a coin show, or work with a reputable coin dealer. Remember, patience is key. The right buyer will pay top dollar for a truly rare and valuable coin. So, there you have it. Everything you need to know about the 1988 P Washington quarter that could be worth millions. Now it's your turn. Go check your coin jars, drawers, and collections. Who knows? You might just have a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell. I've got plenty more videos on rare and valuable coins coming your way. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, and specifically, the 1972 no-mint mark Washington quarter that's making headlines for its staggering value of up to $2 million. Yes, you heard that right. So, grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and let's uncover the secrets behind this coin and how you can check if you have one of these treasures in your possession. The history of the 1972 Washington quarter first. Let's understand a bit of the history. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington. Over the decades, it's been a staple of American currency. But not all quarters are created equal. In 1972, the Philadelphia Mint produced millions of quarters, but here's the twist. Some quarters from that year have unique errors and characteristics that make them exceptionally rare. What makes the 1972 no mint mark quarter special? So, what exactly makes this coin worth up to $2 million? Let's break it down. Quarters minted in Philadelphia in 1972 did not have a mint mark. While this isn't unusual, collectors often prize these coins for other reasons. The real jackpot lies in error coins. These are coins that were struck incorrectly at the mint, making them unique. In the case of the 1972 quarter, errors like double dies or off-center strikes can dramatically increase their value. The coin's condition, graded on a scale by professional services like PCGS, plays a huge role. Coins in mint state or uncirculated condition can fetch the highest prices. Alright, now that you know why this coin is special, how do you check if your 1972 quarter is worth millions? Follow these steps. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling on the obverse side, particularly around Washington's face, the word liberty, or the phrase "in God we trust." Double die errors are a key indicator of value. Does the coin have scratches, wear, or discoloration? If it looks pristine, it's worth getting it professionally graded. Remember, the absence of a mint mark indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. If you think you've struck gold, or in this case, silver, what's next? Selling your rare coin is a process, and here's how to do it right. Send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. This will authenticate its value and condition. Avoid shady buyers and look for established coin dealers. Check reviews and ask for references. For high-value coins, consider auction houses like Heritage Auctions. They specialize in rare collectibles and can connect you with serious buyers. Sites like eBay and Facebook Marketplace can work, but beware of scams and lowball offers. Believe it or not, some people have struck it rich with coins just like this one. Recently, a 1972 Washington quarter in near-perfect condition sold at auction for over $2 million. Stories like these remind us that treasures can be hiding in plain sight. Before you go digging through your couch cushions, here are a few final tips. Always handle your coins carefully. Use gloves to avoid adding fingerprints or oils. Store them properly in coin holders or albums to preserve their condition. Keep learning. The more you know about rare coins, the better your chances of spotting valuable ones. And remember, every coin has a story. Who knows? Yours could be worth millions. Thanks for joining me today on this exciting journey into the world of rare coins. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Drop a comment below if you think you have a valuable coin. I'd love to hear your stories. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins and uncovering why this specific quarter is creating a buzz in the coin collecting community. Welcome back to the channel, coin enthusiasts. If you're new here, I'm your name, and this is your one-stop destination for discovering the hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today, we'll explore what makes the 1965 no-mint mark Washington quarter so valuable, and how you might just have a fortune hiding in your coin jar. So, grab a pen, take notes, and stick around till the end because you don't want to miss this. To understand the rarity of the 1965 Washington quarter, we need to take a quick trip back in time. The year 1965 was a turning point for U.S. coins. Due to a national silver shortage, the U.S. Mint made the decision to stop producing silver quarters and switched to a copper-nickel composition. But here's the twist. A small number of 1,965 quarters were accidentally struck on leftover 90% silver planchets from 1964. These rare error coins are what collectors are hunting for, and they're worth millions. So, how do you know if your 1965 quarter is one of these rare silver errors? Here are the key things to look for. A regular 1965 quarter made of copper-nickel weighs 5.67 grams. The rare silver version weighs slightly more, 6.25 grams. Use a precise digital scale to check. Edge. Look at the coin's edge. Regular quarters will have a copper-colored stripe, but the silver error quarter will have a solid silver edge. Tap the coin lightly. A silver quarter will produce a high-pitched, ringing sound, unlike the dull sound of a regular quarter. If you've spotted any of these signs, you might be holding a treasure. These rare 1965 silver quarters have made headlines in the coin collecting world. In 2014, one of these coins sold at auction for an incredible $7,050. And more recently, another example fetched over $5 million. These coins are the ultimate dream for collectors and investors alike. Now, if you think you've found a rare 1965 silver quarter, here's what you should do next. Have your coin professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. This step is essential to confirm its authenticity and condition. Rare coins fetch the highest prices at reputable auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. Avoid selling to random buyers without verifying their credibility. While these coins can be worth millions, their value depends on factors like condition, demand, and rarity. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 1965 no-mint Mark Washington quarter that could make you a millionaire. Who would have thought that a simple quarter could hold so much value? If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more fascinating coin stories, and share this video with anyone who might have a hidden treasure in their collection. And remember, every coin has a story, and your next big discovery might just be one flip away. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey, if you've made it this far, here's a bonus tip: always check your loose change. Even modern coins can have rare errors that are worth big bucks. Happy hunting!